Hi, my name's Elle and I am learning to be a seamstress. Hello and welcome. I am really hoping that you cannot hear the lawnmower that is going on down my street because this is the only time I have to film, so let's hope that doesn't happen. I haven't filmed in a while, but I wanted to talk following on from my last video about all the plans I had for my holiday sewing. For my holiday sewing, not just for my holiday. It's not a travel vlog. Okay, so let's get into it. Oh, my doorbell. Okay, let's try again. So the first thing that so basically, if you hadn't seen my previous video, I talked about all the things I wanted to make for my holiday, and it was kind of like a sewing plan, but I didn't know if I was gonna have time to do all of those things. So now I've been on my holiday and I've completed some of those plans. I wanted to share them with you. So the one thing I definitely did make was the Skye Dress from Tilly and the Buttons, using the linen floral beautiful fabric that I was given from Rainbow Fabrics. So I'm going to talk about all the things I made and I'm going to show you the photos here. So this is the first time I've made the Skye Dress. It's difficult because I don't really know what I'm saying, but basically it did feel on me kind of like a maternity dress because of the way that the bodice ended just on like the bottom of my bust and then went straight out, and it was like a very full skirt. I don't know, usually I wear dresses like this, you know, I wear a lot of like these big buffet dresses, but that one specifically just felt like I did feel like I was being swallowed by it a little bit, but maybe that was my fault. I think I might have made it too long. I think it would feel a lot cuter if it kind of landed above my ankle. So maybe I will shorten it. But other than that, I love the fabric. I do love the bodice and those like faux ties. Didn't realise they were going to be faux, but yeah, they're just like two pieces of straps like tied in a bow onto the actual straps. So yeah. That's that one. I talked a lot about swimwear last video, and I was making a toile out of Burgandy lycra, which I picked up from Abhakan fabrics, and I was toiling it for this really gorgeous like gingham swimwear fabric that I wanted to make as my real deal. I didn't have time to make the second one, so I just made the toile and took the toile with me, but I'm really happy with it. My first time making swimwear. There's definitely some mistakes. If you look up close, you can see some visible stitching and stitching that should have been neater that wasn't. But in terms of the process, I don't know, I was very nervous about it, and there were definitely some new techniques for me. Like I've obviously, I mean, it was similar to making underwear, but the fabric just felt a lot scarier to sew with. Obviously it's super stretchy and you have to put those elastics around the leg, which I was like, oh my god, what if I make the leg too tight, like the elastic too tight, then I can't get it over my leg, or it's gonna really, like, you know, when you get those like indent lines on your thighs if something's too tight. So that was more my worry, that I was kind of messing up the fit of it, but I am happy with how it's turned out. Oh, the leaf blower. Is he gonna be leaf blowing any longer? But yeah, so I will definitely make it again, and that was the swim style patterns bikini, which I will link below. Maybe I would make it more high-waisted. I'm not sure, but I love that top. I think that top is great. I think it's super flattering on me, and I just love the way that it looks. So yeah, I was really, really happy with that pattern. What else did I make? Oh yeah, so this next thing was like a bit of a nightmare for me. Black and white leopard print satin fabric that I got from Rainbow Fabrics. Oh, the leaf blower! Can you just, is he actually going to be doing any leaf blowing? I feel like he is. And the reason that it was, sorry, I keep getting distracted. This is like the worst morning to film. And now what's going on in my kitchen? Bloody hell. Okay, so I wanted to make a really simple straight satin skirt that could go with everything, high-waisted to the mid-calf, and I thought it would literally be a front piece, a back piece, and some elastic on the waist. And everyone's like, yeah, you sure it wasn't cut on the bias, the one that I was copying? Yeah, I promise it wasn't cut on the bias. So I literally just copied the front of this satin skirt that I really liked and the back of this satin skirt that I really liked. Anyway, it turned out to be so small, like didn't fit. So then I added a panel and I added a zip, and then it became way too big and I never actually needed the zip. And anyway, it just was a long road of, it wasn't very easy, and I really thought it was going to be very simple, like an hour or so, but it took so long because I kept having to add panels, then it was too big, so then I was like unpicking and taking out some of the panels, and then I added the elastic as well as the zip. I don't know what I was thinking, so now the zip is just like not being used at all, just there. Oh, my boyfriend is now grinding coffee beans. Why is this happening? I actually can't believe this is happening. I literally have to go to work in like half an hour. Okay, so basically, it's finished and I wore it and I love it. Well, okay, I mean, I don't love it because I think it could have been made a lot better, and it's got these weird like panels and it should have been like a nice continuation of the fabric. However, all I'm saying is I love the fabric. I think it flows really nicely. It goes with a lot of things and it will be a staple in my wardrobe. I just wish that maybe I did a toile or like done some more measurements, something went wrong along the way, or I'd used a pattern. But I really feel like I shouldn't have used a pattern for something so simple. But it's been finished, it's done. What else did I plan to make? Let's see. Oh yeah, my trousers. Sorry, I'm literally just watching my video. Ah, yeah, that t-shirt. I did make that t-shirt. Sorry. I picked up some striped rust and white jersey fabric from Abhakan, and I really wanted just a slouchy t-shirt to wear over the top of my bikini or on the aeroplane. Just something super easy. And I did. I made it long sleeved, and I used the Tabitha t-shirt pattern, did I use? Or the Solar T pattern? One of the two. They're my go-to t-shirt patterns. The Solar T by Paper Cut Patterns and the Tabitha t-shirt by Tilly and the Buttons. But I made it like 5 sizes up. Really get that oversized feel. And yeah, big fan. The fabric was really soft. Love that. And then as well, my last thing that I did make were my Safiya trousers by Tilly and the Buttons, using that stunning abstract viscose that I got from Rainbow Fabrics. And I love these trousers. I literally wore them every day on the plane. I wear them so much at home. They're so comfortable. I did make some changes to the pattern. I made them more high-waisted because the Safiya trousers are mid-waist and I like a high waist. So I just added about 1.5 inches onto the top. I also elongated them because they also are kind of a cropped length from the Tilly pattern. So I wanted them to be floor length so that they have that dramatic long finish, and that I could wear them in an evening. So I wore them in the evening with a cute top and some like silver sandals. And other than that, I think I did a straight size 5, I think. And yeah, I have actually exhausted all my elastic stash. So I was so close to not having enough elastic to do the Safiya waist, which would have been terrible because I made them like the day before my holiday. But I managed to find some elastic, but now I have no more elastic in my stash. So that needs to be, that's a very boring thing I've just told you, but I need to buy some elastic. But yeah, massive tick for the Safiya trousers. I want to make them again in another viscose. Really beautiful, love that pattern and love the viscose fabric. So yeah, that was like my holiday from last month. And they were the things that I made. And I will be coming back doing another video maybe next week all about making my crazy, like the hardest thing I've ever made, which is my Rose Cafe bustier dress out of my orange and pink lace, which I have shown you guys before, but it was a long process. It's finally finished and I'll do a video about it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, you can find me on Instagram at Elle and the Stitches, or follow my podcast at the.tipsy sewists. You can also find the Tipsy Sewists on Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to podcasts. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe.